All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Karakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Once as like foreigners. The seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. This is a tall tale of a people that know in their spirit their time is up. This is a tall tale of a people that know in their spirit they're gonna have to pay. And I'm gonna play this video and I'm gonna get some scriptures. Shalom.
I need to say I'm sorry. I voted for him. I thought he was going to help folks like me. I really did. Now my SNAP's gone, my Medicaid's gone. They cut off my heat and help last week. I don't know how I'm supposed to buy groceries next month to keep the lights on. I'm just about fucking ready to give up on life right now, bro. So tell me how in the fuck, man, am I working for a fucking company for 6 months through a temp service, and as soon as I'm about to get hired on, these motherfuckers just let me go this morning talking about my motherfucking background. The temp service knew what the fuck I had on my background when I fucking went out there. And now that I'm fixing to get hired on, starting at $21, top out at $36 after just 2 fucking years, now that I'm fixing to get hired on and start making some fucking money, now it's a fucking problem. Now my background's a problem, but it ain't been a fucking problem the whole goddamn 6 months I've been slaving for y'all's motherfucking ass, working for a little bit of nothing. Man, this shit ain't fair, bro. Life is not motherfucking fair, man. I don't give a fuck what you try to do, man. How hard you try to better yourself, put yourself in a better position for you and your family, or you and your loved ones, whatever, man. Life is not fucking fair, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm sick of this motherfucking shit. I'm about to crash the fuck out, man. This shit ain't motherfucking right. Would I still vote for Trump if I knew then what I know now? The answer is no. I would not vote for Trump again if I had the choice to go back 1 year ago today. And not because I'm disappointed with a lot of the policy or the way things are going, but the cost of that vote and the loss of 2 people that I love dearly, it just was not worth the vote. It was not worth losing 2 people that I was closest to in this world, and feeling every day like they would rather me not be around anymore, and knowing that we were so close at one point, and now the strain is just unbearable. And I had hoped after a year that things would kind of smooth over and calm down, but it's just not getting better. And the pain of it is a lot. So I know some people will say, well, that's what you get for voting for Trump and blah, 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 blah. But I'm heartbroken over the relationship loss. And so if I could go back and undo that check mark in that box, I would. Today's November 5th, and it was exactly 1 year ago today that my relationship with those 2 changed forever. And I'm still in shock over it, I guess, that an election could have such an impact on such a long-standing relationship. But that's where we're at. I think that's where a lot of us are at. And I would never vote again if given the choice based on what occurred this time. And
These people are fucking losing it. These people can sense it. She ruined a relationship for this guy. This guy right here, I don't know, but for face value, this guy right here, sorry, my man, you got nigga issues. All right. And the other lady, which her face has been plastered all over the fucking place, she's a pure devil. And they have buyer's regret. Technically, it's not really by his regret. Like this is forefathers' regret. Yeah, forefathers' regret. You've been put in a position your whole entire existence of being in a land, and you was told that you're special because the way you look. You was told you was special because your people took of other people, slavery, genocide, another people, and the whole time that you was being told you was special. You was being told you was special by everything that you do, that everybody had to stand there and listen to you because of the color of your skin and your background. You come up with sorts of um, all sorts of ideas how to fortify your culture, and you shit on everybody. You cried out complaining about other people. It was kind of ill. This conversation I had with a brother today was the fact of the very foundation of this land that they claim so hard body, that they claim that their forefathers had achieved, and their forefathers were nothing but criminals. All right. Your forefathers were nothing but criminals. Your forefathers was nothing but thieves, rejects, people that was given an option. You leave this land or go in a fucking dungeon. So your forefathers came here for the land of opportunity, right? That's what they will tell you. They came here for the land of the land of opportunity. That's what they call this place. Then you fast forward it to many centuries after this bullshit that you gave yourself, and other people come around for that same yet opportunities, and they all come from the lowest forms of every country on the planet Earth. But yet you people sit there and gloat and say, we don't want your kind because you guys are the worst of your kind. But this whole foundation, this whole experiment that's called America, it was built on criminals. It was a criminal mind organization that left the people a little option. And you benefited from that. All your life, you benefited for all these things. And now that you no longer benefit, now you realize that your world is coming to an end. Now you want to cry. But you know who you should be thinking? You should be thinking your foredaddy, Esau. All right? Let me get this. Hebrews, we in a beautiful time, brothers and sisters. We in a beautiful time. This is the end of Esau. This is the end of Esau. And a brother had brought it out. So I'm going to read it NLT. Not NLT. It says it was NVA, something like that. Let's get that. Oh, the NIV, sorry. NIV. No, not that. That's not. No. E. Primarily parallel. Oh, and we have a we have a right to gloat of your downfall. Hebrews 12 and 16. See that no man is sexually immoral or is godless like Esau. A sexual deviance. And that's all your foredaddies know how to do. You built for the past 4 years of promoting the most vilest shit mankind have ever seen. I can't say it was on you only, but your whole entire system. Because why? Because it's in your blood. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Is 32 and 32. It says, "For their vine is the vine of Sodom and the fields of Gomorrah." So your root is the root of Sodom. All right. This is why you're sexual immorals. And you push this agenda throughout the four corners of the earth. The college experiment, when women were lapping each other up, girls going wild. You promoted all this shit. Okay? So you don't, and then we was talking about it too. Here's your president, the same president that you love so much that you're crying about now, did a skit with former mayor Giuliani in a dress, wearing all drag and calling him beautiful and all this other madness. The same president who refuses to bring out the Epstein list, who come up with every distraction that your mama could think of so that he won't get caught. And you wonder why your world's coming to an end. All right? That same president, that same leader that y'all love so dearly, all right, echoes your culture. Matter of fact, before I come back, Sirach 10 and 3, it says, no, sorry, 1, 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. So, and what manner of man rule of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So all your vile leaders of your society has been sexual immorals. Okay? Even the land that y'all love to shit on so much, Germany, prior to this man taking over, the little mustache guy, come to find out evidence was showing that was nothing but red light districts throughout all of the capital of Germany, which is I'll say Belgium, but I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, I can't remember right now. But that sexual immoral act of the first Transformers, which was run by the small hat wearers, which is the same people that are related to you, gave the same people that gave you the idea of the color of your skin to be something highly praised while they robbed you. All right. And you repeat the same thing here in America, and he allowed it. And the biggest welfare recipients is you people. As we read on, it says, or as godless like Esau, because y'all don't believe in anything, who for a single meal sold his inheritance rights as the oldest son. For a single meal, holding no structural integrity at all. This is your root. This is why we don't shed a tear. We happy. About damn time. It's just the beginning. This is the decline of your world, Esau. Afterwards, as you know, when he wanted to inherit this blessing, he was rejected, even though he sought the blessing with tears. He could not change what he had done. This is your last hurrah. So now you fast forward it. What are you complaining about? That one act, like we was talking about it at camp, that one act that you did was change your whole dynamics. Your daddy did not give a damn about his. He didn't give a damn about you. All right? He did not give a shit about you. All he wanted was that meal. And all you want is the pleasures. And while you crying about, and you had the biggest crybabies on the planet Earth, you had the quickest the ones to get emotional, very emotional. What proves it? Every time something that goes your way, you take action to your own matter. Somebody got to lose a life. And y'all don't do small things. Y'all do big things. Y'all make a statement. All right. And you're knowing that y'all be backed up. You're the most sickest people on the planet Earth. Sirach 41 and Salakia. It is 41. Sirach 41 and 7. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. And you're gonna the $1 million question that a lot of these Edomites who goes on breadlines, all these red states that realize they voted for a man that did not have their best intentions in heart, because every program that you're complaining about the dark skinned people, and oh how they're sucking, they're parasites of the system. They is affecting you. Damn near every freaking program, and damn near everybody that got a job the past decade or so is all by entry level of government help. And then who's the greatest recipients of the government help? You Edomites. So now that you're being approached by what? You losing the same tactics, you losing, well, guess what? You have to eat that. All right? You're gonna have to deal with that. And we're glad to show we're glad to show it to your face. Is yet the end of your world, Esau. Your world is coming to an end. Yahweh, the kingdom of heaven, is not meant for you. This is your kingdom. You failed. 2 Ezra 6 and 7. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham and unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So your elites have failed you. They're not sharing that wealth with you. All right. They're leaving you to dry. They're leaving you as a commoner because you're nothing to them. As Sirach 14, I believe it's 5 or 4. It is, yep. Wow, I gotta start there. I'm gonna start at 4. He that gathereth by defrauding his own soul gathereth for others, that shall spend his goods righteously. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envieth himself. And this is the recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. This is why Trump have no problem shutting down Snap. And you people eat it. I was going through the videos last night, and I was watching Fox, and it was talking about how a lot of Snap people is fraud. So now they're coming in with another excuse not to give the poor of this world, of their own citizens. All right. Oh, they say fraud because the last administration just gave a whole bunch of money to migrants. So now they want to halt that program. They want to halt the period, knowing that people are going to starve. Not only brown-skinned people, their own kind. So they don't give two shits about you. This is your own leadership. All right. That woman had every reason to cry because she voted for that. The other woman had a reason to cry because she lost a relationship. People was willing to ruin their relationship for politicians that give two shits about them. And what makes matters worse, He's doing it publicly, knowing damn well hell is affecting them. But what's happening right now, what we're seeing the dynamics of things changing, which is Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. So we're seeing the change of the guard. We're seeing the transition of power, the transition of the curses, the frustration. Like that man said, how do you expect me to feed my family? This is what Negroes, Latinos, hey, even Native Americans been saying for decades. I did everything that they told me to do, and yet I can't even feed my family. Come home, you bust your ass, try to feed your family, try to pay your rent on time. You have no social life because you have to work countless hours and still get nothing, get no promotion in a job. Now you realize this is what Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans been dealing with. But what was happening with them, oh, that's good. You know, they don't work hard enough. Or our favorite, oh, affirmative action. That's what helped them. Well, the DEI helped the jerk kind more. That's removed. All right. So all those curses that Deuteronomy 28th chapter that has been affecting blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans is now on you. And the difference is never going to get off. Is enough is enough. I might finish it on this. Isaiah 51. Isaiah 51 and I start at 21. Therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. The Lord's talking to his own people. We were drunk, afflicted, but not with wine. Why was we drunk off of? The wrath of the Lord. All right. That same cup that you people are you're drinking right now. It says, thus saith the Lord thy power. And the Lord said, thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling. Psalm 75 and 8 tells you that he has a cup. And that cup, what is in that cup is woes, right? Slavery, those curses. It says, even the dregs of the cup of my fury, thou shalt no more drink it again. So no longer is the nation of Israel, which are blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, going to be drinking it. This cup is being poured out in the throats of Esau. And that's the lowest of Esau. All right. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over, and that has laid thy body as the ground, and then as the street to them that went over. So this thing that's happening, this transition, is biblical, and is the end of it. Lamentations 4:21, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. They're not rejoicing no more. We done past that. You had your time. You had your chance. You got all those Karens that was calling the cops on Jake and make up a whole bunch of lies just to get a nigga arrested or get killed or get hung. All right, crying wolf and all that. All that shit's thrown out the window. You ain't no different. ICE is going after the brown people, the quote unquote black and brown people. But ICE is also busting your shit in. And the National Guard is not going to give a damn about any of that shit that you spewing. It's about to get real biblical out here. It says, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. So there's that cup again. And you could hear from the tone of their voice, they were hurting. Relationships that would never be amends. Families destroyed. All right. It says, thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked, which is meaning exposing. You're being exposed. Either from the top. The top is being exposed right now. All right. It says, thy punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, which is you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The word Zion means a monument. So in the sight of the Lord, the Heavenly Father, the creator of all things, you're a monument. You're beautiful. You're something to behold. All right. The elect of the nation of Israel. He remembers the covenant that he made with our forefathers. He remembers who we were. He took us from obscurity. All right. He dressed us up. He remembers all these things. He remembers the love that we had for him. All right. This transition that's going on, the reason why we was put in the position that we are, because we went off. But the Lord remembers everything that he promised to his own people. He will no more carry thee into captivity. So this is it. The streak of bad luck, how the word will say, is running out for blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Like, this is it. This is the last of it. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So discovery time. You Edomites are being exposed on high levels. All right. From the top on down. And it is the ones that's down that's being treated like everybody else. Only two people that matters in this world right now. The elect and the elites. The elect to be saved, the elites to be propped up for slavery. And the Lord is about to bring it to them. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.